But it is a big week ahead as we gear up for the much anticipated return of Tiger Woods to the PGA Tour. He's set to tee it up at the Memorial Tournament presented by Nationwide, a tournament he has won 5 times already. It will be his first start since the Genesis Invitational back in February. So bringing in Robert Dameron, let's start with you. Robert, what can we reasonably expect from Tiger Woods this week?
Reasonably expect he could win. He could finish last. Somewhere in between those two selections, I think would be reasonable. Before the shutdown, he was playing pretty well. He had, of course, the win at Zozo. He finished 4th at Hero, his tournament, and 9th at Farmers. So okay, he had a bad Genesis. He always plays poorly at Riviera, but he was playing pretty well, but then nothing. And this is even pre-COVID lockdown where he was supposed to play Bay Hill and didn't, and would have definitely played the Players' Championship and didn't. So he was hurt. There's no doubt about it. He just didn't feel like his body was ready to go. 6 tournaments in a year, 6 PGA Tour events since this time last year is a very, very small sample size. So I think we can reasonably expect to see a lot of rust, frankly, from Tiger at Muirfield Village.
At this golf course? At this golf course?
Yep.
I mean, this is basically a second home course, right? A 5-time winner here. One of those handful of events that he seems to know and love and dominate over the course of his career. He's been magic on this golf course. And I think for that reason, my expectations are slightly higher because it is a golf course that he knows so well. And I think one of the things that we've learned in talking to some of the players that played Workday is just how important strategy and thinking your way around the golf courses and missing it in the right places. And even when he's missing it in the wrong places, he's hitting amazing shots at Muirfield Village. So I do have a little bit higher expectations, assuming that he's healthy. And first and foremost, that will be what I will be looking for. Is how is he swinging, how is he walking, how is he feeling, and what is he saying about his health?
It's a good point, Paige, because I know, as you pointed out, Robert, he skipped a handful of events coming into the break, most notably the Arnold Palmer and the Players. So in terms of where his health is at, it's a bit of a guessing game at the moment. But the familiarity with Jack's Place and the success that he's had at that course, winning the Memorial 5 times, is obviously something. He's had such great success there. What will you be looking at, and what is it about this course, Robert, that brings out some of his best golf?
Iron play. I mean, we just saw Colin Morikawa win with brilliant iron play. It's a course that has very severe greens, and you don't want to miss on the wrong side. So there's a lot of strategy once you get it in these wide fairways. Tiger, we just don't know, again, if he's going to be even healthy. Now, yes, he's playing, which means he's probably healthy, but we also know he's willing to play major championships hurt. And this isn't a major championship, but it is prep for the PGA, which is coming, very, very soon, 3 weeks from now. So just maybe he's still a little off, but says, listen, if I want to play Harding Park PGA Championship, I still have to get out there and get some reps in. It's as always, it's going to be interesting to watch. As always, there's questions beyond how's he playing. It's going to be how is he looking? How's he feeling? How hard is he hitting it? Is he in playing shape? Do we think he's going to have a chance to get his 16th major? A lot of questions will be answered and a lot will arise from this upcoming week.
Yeah, it seems like that's just a constant theme with Tiger Woods. And I think you made a good point about this golf course and what's next for him. And that's the PGA Championship. Likely on the schedule. And I think this week is going to be obviously great prep because it's going to be playing the most difficult of any of the golf courses the players have faced so far since the restart. People were talking about that going into the workday, but we know the course conditions are only going to continue to harden up and become more difficult as the grass grows and the greens firm out. So for Tiger Woods, it is good prep, and we'll get a chance to see kind of walking that tightrope that sometimes happens on really difficult golf courses where the margin between good shot and bad shot becomes more severe.
As the PGA Tour continues to play at the moment, it still continues to play without fans. Now, one thing Tiger Woods is known for are those enormous galleries who just love him so much. They're so passionate, they're so vocal. Now, I can't imagine Tiger Woods has teed it up many times on the PGA Tour without a huge crowd. Now, JT has said he misses them. He misses the momentum that it gives him and the energy that he feeds off, Robert. How do you picture Tiger Woods adjusting to life on a very quiet golf course out there this week?
It's going to be strange, but if you remember the Monday finish at Zozo, his last win was without fans. It was kind of quiet. I don't think it'll be a huge difference. It'll be very different for us watching because we're used to seeing Tiger with all these fans lining the fairways. He won't have his bumpers like in bowling. They put the bumpers in the gutters. That's kind of the way it was for his tee shots for many years with gallery lining both sides. He kind of couldn't get it too far out of offline. Now, that's not going to be there. I don't think that's going to be a huge deal, though. It's going to probably feel weirder to us not hearing it and not seeing it than it will to him. Once he's on the first tee on Thursday, it's fairway green and golf hole to him.
Maybe at the same time, Tiger really does feed off the crowd. He gives them energy, and it seems to be this reciprocal back and forth. So I'm curious to see how it all plays out because I didn't think that fans not being there would be a bad thing for Tiger, but I actually think it might be a disadvantage. He's used to having that booing sound around him.
Yeah, and he absolutely loves it. And just finally, guys, we know the hunt for win number 83 on the PGA Tour is still at the forefront of his mind. How special would it to be if it was to happen at Jack's Place, Robert?
Oh, this would be unbelievable. Even bigger, though, if it came at Harding Park.